All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is gonna be the start of the vlog because I didn't do an intro yesterday. But what you'll see here in a minute is we installed all our security cameras yesterday. I did a 360 around the building. You'll see I do the walkthrough. Today's technically day 2, but like I said, this is my intro to the video. What we're doing today is we're taking all of these wires. Let's see how well you can see. I got a whole gang of wires. Taking all these wires and I'm going to string them around the ceiling, because up here, I still gotta replace these windows, but up here, it's gonna be covered in trim, and I'm gonna bring them around and we're gonna put it behind the desk, and I'm gonna put the recorder probably in like a safe underneath the desk that's bolted to the ground, just for whatever. And we're still getting an alarm system, like a security system for this place. Thinking about Simply Safe, so Simply Safe sponsored this video. But we're probably gonna go with Simply Safe because we like the features of it and all of that. So this place will have 360-degree cameras. We're gonna get a bunch of signs that say, you know, live surveillance on it to deter people. I have 2 spotlights to put out there. We're just trying to deter as much theft as possible. It's not necessarily the area. I imagine all dealerships, car lots probably worry about theft, but that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to deter as much as possible. So we're gonna run these wires to a location, just clean them up because we got electric work to do tomorrow. We are going to test a test paint that we have on the other garage door, because the gray that you guys will see here in a minute, and I'll get some footage of that as well, and then there will be a chance for you to give us your input on what you think. That's what we're getting into, so you'll see some clips of that. Hope you appreciate and like the vlogs. Again, let me reiterate, this is gonna be cool for me and my family to look back on one day, that this is where this all started, when we have you know, McLean's Exotics dealership and McLean Enterprises, like I like to say, because it's reality to me. That's what I want. So it's gonna be cool for me to look back on, but this is also me documenting the process for anybody who wants to become an entrepreneur. Like, these are the things I keep saying that the pamphlet doesn't sell to you. The pamphlet doesn't sell, you know, having to be out in the sun installing security cameras. Like, you could pay to have that stuff done. I could have paid somebody to have it done, but that's more money that would be coming out of my pocket that would then lower the chances of me being able to, we'll say, buy quality cars for the car lot. So I'm gonna save the money, I'm gonna do it myself. And that applies to everything. You know, if this place was a gravel lot and the gravel needed graded, I would order gravel from a company, have them dump it off in the truck, and I'd be out there with a wheelbarrow and a shovel, you know, grading it out, because I have nothing but time at the moment because I'm waiting on my dealer's license to come through. So all I have is time to do renovations and stuff like that. So instead of taking my money that I've saved to build my business and pay somebody to do it, I'm gonna do all that stuff. And that's what I'm doing. I'm documenting this process, and I'm taking you guys along for the ride, and I'm showing you how some of these things work as I'm figuring it out. Don't let me sell it to you. I said from the very first video, and I will keep reiterating that point. Don't let me sell it to you like I know what I'm doing. I don't. I'm just trying to figure it out along the way, and I'm bringing you guys along, the viewers, my friends, my family, with me to see this process the whole time. So if you're thinking about starting a business, there are no, you know, any surprises along the way. One thing I tell you, and I posted this a couple times, and I think I've alluded to it in a couple YouTube videos, is everything is more expensive than what you think it is. You know, you allocate X amount of dollars for renovation costs, and that's fine, but what you didn't allocate in that is, you know, you're not making food at your house. So if you're at your business remodeling it all day long, you're not gonna wanna go home and slave over the stove. So you typically grab fast food. That's another point. Becoming an entrepreneur, and this can sound like an excuse if you want to, I think it's just the reality of it, is not a healthy lifestyle to begin with, because you're gonna eat fast food, you're gonna have pizza because it's quick and easy, especially if you have kids. All of that is stuff that's not necessarily talked about, and not, as I keep saying, sold in the pamphlet. But I just want you guys to understand, you know, I haven't worked out since I got the keys to this place, because all of my physical effort is focused on what I can do down here. You know, I do want to get to a baseline, a point where I get up in the mornings, I get a workout in, I shower, I clean up, I check my emails. That's all going to come. That's where that balance comes into play. But in the beginning, I think the idea of having balance, if you tell yourself that, you're fooling yourself. And I just feel like if you're not putting your effort into, you know, the one thing, in this case, me getting this place ready to be a car lot and my dealer's license, that I'm short selling myself I don't necessarily care at the moment about getting a workout in. I do in my heart, but I know at a certain point I'm gonna have the balance of life, because all of this is gonna be done. Like, this isn't gonna last forever, this chaotic time frame. So I'm taking it with a grain of salt in that regard. And I just want you guys to understand that and be honest about it, that whatever money you have set aside to start your business with, that's great. Just understand everything costs something. You know, there's things that you're not necessarily thinking about right now that to your business that's going to cost extra money. You know, it could be something as simple as caulk for the window. Like you priced in replacing a window, but you didn't price in caulking the window. Like that costs money. Like I said, eating out, that costs money. The gas or the fuel you have put in your vehicle to go to hardware stores 3 times a week, that costs money. All of that stuff costs money, and it's not necessarily something that we just automatically budget for when we're thinking about these things. So again, from a place of reality and realism, that's just what it is. So, you know, understand that and just plan accordingly for that. Don't not that I necessarily made a mistake, because we're doing fine, but it has been a little bit of a shell shock how much fast food we've ate, how much running we've had to do, and all of that stuff, as I've said, costs money. So that's my little spiel for the day. What we're getting into, you'll see the security camera 360 walk around here at the end of this video. Let me touch on that real quick, because I touched on my Facebook. That is the most rewarding part of this whole entrepreneurial journey. I'm sure it'll be the same when I sell my first car on the lot, when I buy my first car at the auction, but it's the little stuff along the way that I think you have to celebrate. The fact that 2 months ago this was just an idea, and now 2 months later I have a location that I'm currently remodeling, and I now have security cameras up around my building. You know, not that I bought the building, I'm leasing it, but security cameras up around McLean Motors is the coolest feeling in the world. When the sign goes up out front, that'll be the coolest feeling in the world. When I get my business cards, coolest feeling in the world. Like, those are the moments to celebrate along the way, and that's what makes this all worth it. So thanks for tuning in, and you know, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel, like, comment, share. This is what it's all about. Appreciate you guys. Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I've kind of sucked at recording today. Here's what we got done so far. It's about 1. We're gonna go break for lunch. We are doing some paint samples, which you would have seen in the last vlog. So thank you for your suggestions. If you have any suggestions, we've yet to paint yet. Probably won't by the time this vlog drops. So drop them in the comments below. What we've been working on is security system. I don't know if you can see that. I got wires running everywhere, but let me go outside and show them to you. I know some people are gonna say don't show your security or whatever, but I mean, I'm really not worried about it. This is more or less about capturing and deterring. It's probably gonna happen, and we're gonna have to deal with it through the police from there. So I got 360 camera. I don't know if you can see on the building. A couple there, one up there. Got one up here. This is the backyard. Another one there. Another one over there. Like I was saying before, this is that artesian well, if that's what you want to call it, that constantly pumps water. We're ending up doing a rock garden, something like that at some point. But that's after we establish the business. Got a corner here, corner here, corner right here, and corner right here. So we got 360 degrees around the building. What we're thinking about doing for the garage door, we did a paint sample on here, because let me see if I can flip this around and show you guys. Paint that's on there, I don't know how it's coming up on camera, is really, really shoddy from somebody. But this paint that we got, and we actually got it as an interior color, is laying super good on this garage door over that brown. Super good. I'll be honest, I have a hard time kind of envisioning it all gray against the bricks and the white with the faded brown, but because this is metal capping, this is originally brown, I believe. But I think I like it. Tell me what you think in the comments. Originally we're gonna do green or something like that on it. This is that original brown. We're gonna do green or something like that on it to make it pop, but we threw the gray today just to see how it would lay with a roller, and it actually laid really well, and we're leaning towards the gray. We would leave the bricks alone, we would leave this alone, we'd leave this alone. We're probably replacing this door with a white one. Worst case scenario, we paint that gray. New windows, this will stay brown. Although my dad has the capabilities of capping this, so maybe we'll cap it all a different color and then just leave the gutters brown. Let me know what you think below. So that's what we're into. We're getting ready to break for lunch. We're cleaning up here a little bit. Man, it is a scorcher today.
About to break for lunch. Let Tegan probably lay down because, as you hear, she is super fussy. Another great thing is we had water. We had all those water problems the other day, and we fixed a bunch of leaks that were all kind of temporary anyways because we're coming out this wall here and we're putting a kitchenette, like a little kitchenette coffee area right there. Well, now the water's not working, like at all. The artesian well out back is working, so I know the pump's still pumping, but there's something somewhere that's not allowing water to come out of the faucet or the toilet. Even these little pumps in here aren't working. Pump's on, I don't know. I am gonna turn the pump off temporarily while we're gone. Maybe it got hot and we'll have to look at it when we get back. But that's what we're into. Hope everybody's crushing it. I'll catch you here in a minute. All right, we had to get up in the attic. Oh, it's dark up here, I don't know if you can see. See if I can show you. Nope, you can't see. Had to get up in the attic. That's where we ran all these security wires. Luckily, Chelsea's lighter than I am. We're gonna have Sky do it. We were worried about him kind of stepping through the drywall. So we got those two corners. Where you at? Those two corners ran here. Those two corners ran same place. And then we've got the corner here ran up, the corner back there ran up, and then they're all coming out right here, which will get put into the DVR, which will be in a safe that's bolted to the ground. So that's we're on the wires. Let's go interview the star of the show.
It's hot.
How do you feel?
Gross.
Man, you're such a stud. Look at you. I can get that off here for you.
Oh, thanks.
Here's how we do it in the country. Luckily, we have this artesian well I've talked about a couple times.
No.
So Mama's taking a bird bath in our Lowe's bucket with our well running here, getting all this insulation off of her.
Okay.
I know what y'all are gonna say in the comments, like she should wear long sleeves. I should wear long sleeves.
No.
Right. We weren't getting in the attic. We didn't plan that. We just, in the moment, decided to go for it. All right, that's it for the day. At least here, between security cameras yesterday, getting beaten down in the sun, and then crawling around the attic today. We've got everything kind of stationary here. I take that back. That is not where today's vlog ends. We are actually heading to the county rodeo because the kids have never been to one, and honestly can't tell you if I've ever been to one. I think I have, but you know, who knows? And it's something to do, at least on a Saturday night. I didn't want to because of the time it takes and delaying tomorrow, but we're gonna go to it. Come up here to a town, like a bigger town. It's got more shopping because we're gonna get some more paint samples for the building, kill a little bit of time before the rodeo starts. And I hopped in 511, and I don't know if any of you guys who watch this wear 511s. Hey, quit, stop. I don't know if any of you guys who watch this wear 511 pants or shorts, but I promise you, once you start, you won't want to wear anything else. They're super comfortable, super flexible. They make great clothing. I mean, I know the whole wearing 511 shirts and whatnot is kind of tactical, but whatever, I'm comfortable in myself. But I bought some shorts and shirts, and they gave me this cool patch. I guess it's their patch of the month. It says, it's backwards for you, but it says Super Dad on it. Pretty dope. So Chelsea's in 5 and Below with the kids right now, or with Callie right now. She was supposed to get screen covers, but they're out for our phones. Then we got to run over to 511 to get paint samples, and then we have to, but then we're going to the rodeo, so I'll get a little bit of footage there, but I'm not going to vlog the whole thing. We're at the fair now, and it is slam packed. Rodeo, similar things. We're at the rodeo now, and it is slam packed. We had to park forever away. We're walking up now.
I'm not going to video the entire thing. There's maybe a couple clips here and there, but that's what we're getting into tonight. And then tomorrow, it's back to work at the place. We got some paint samples. Kind of went a different direction than what we kind of had in our minds, but there was a couple colors that really stood out to us. So we'll throw them around and see how it looks. Still looking for suggestions if anybody's got any. Little known fact about me, guilty pleasure, is I love fair food and food truck food. So I got pulled pork sandwich. I got a pulled pork sandwich. The girls got, show me your popcorn. Girls got kettle corn and what is that, caramel popcorn? I love fair food.
Bet you $20 you could throw it back. You want to see Cole Logan throw it back, y'all?
Earlier, but as you can see, I forgot, so I'm gonna do it now. Just wrap up today. Appreciate you guys watching. We got home a little while ago, ate some food, and now it's almost midnight, getting ready to go to bed. So appreciate all the support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, please. Like, comment, share, all that good jazz. If you guys got any suggestions or anything like that for content in the future, like I said, I don't want this to get boring. I want to keep it entertaining for you and me. Anything you want to see, you want me to talk about, a rant video I can go on. If you want me to do a questionnaire, put all that stuff in the comments. I read the comments, and I don't have many subscribers right now, but one day I will. So take advantage of it now. If there's things that you'd like to see from me, if you want me to talk about something, doesn't matter what it is, put it in the comments. Appreciate all you guys. Appreciate all the love and support. Hope everybody's chasing their dreams. I mean that. I hope everybody's crushing their goals. We'll see you in the next one.